Hello, everybody. Yeah, Hollow Knight's amazing. It's a hard game, but it's amazing.
You
And
think
if you,
Silksong won't be harder?
yes, I will probably, or the same. I don't know how they can make it any harder. I don't know how they can make a game harder and not be fair, because this game is difficult, but it's all fair. It has bosses that force you to use in the game mechanics to fight them off. And it also teaches you how to use mechanics. If it's the first time getting an item, the game teaches you how to use it, gives you stuff to do it, fights that use it, platforming segments, stuff like that. So there's fights with like spikes. It just makes use of all the game's mechanics. I don't see how that's like if they make fights harder, I don't see they're not gonna be like without being cheap. So I would say yes, maybe or easier. I've heard people talk about how it's kicks their ass, so it's the same at least. Like Souls, they make them tough, but they're still fair. I just don't think Silk Song's gonna be any harder in terms of that or bullshit. It's just gonna be more of the same typical stuff. But that's just me, so I wouldn't know. But no, for anyone who's played Silk Song, no spoilers. I have played through this game almost twice now, but I've never beaten it yet. Only because I wanted to do it on stream, but also because I fucked myself on one of the endings on my main anyway. Where were we? I know I stopped because I was getting tired. Um, right, we just activated the Grim Troop DLC. That's where I am in the main game. My main playthrough on PC. I beat every boss but the last few, and I'm at the Grim second fight. Where am I? Oh yeah, I gotta make it into the fucking stag nest. At least that's what they want me to do. Fucking game had me beat the Lost Kin rebattle, which was tough doing this point in the game, but if you watch my last few attempts and my winning attempt, aside from some shitty platforming and dodging his attacks towards the end, I actually was started to really learn his attacks and was avoiding him. I think it's funny that when I fight bosses, some either if I don't beat them first try or right away after first attempts, they usually kick my ass pathetically, and then I just somehow eventually just pull off that I learned their skills. Some fights take me longer. Some fights are really weird. If I don't beat them right away, I don't learn them, or I usually don't learn them, and then some fights take like an hour of me dying within seconds of it, and then after a while, I just start lasting, getting better at the fight. That's what happened with this guy. But because of my shit so weak, I had to actually try to beat him. Some fights I just kind of spam, which I don't learn. That's why I kind of hate that. I know that I say that because my platforming in these kind of games, I'm very finicky when it comes to platforming and a bunch of controls, and this game has a bunch of different ways of fighting. From so it's like I finicky. I get finicky a lot. I miss like if you watch me play this, you'll see me like slipping off platforms and shit. I'm all over the place, but I love platforming. I'm just never been. I just never really played a lot of Metroid and Castlevania growing up. So these are like my first real experience with these games. But I enjoy Metroidvania, classic games like those, and exploration and Souls, more or less. I just don't play a lot of that. When did I die? Hmm. wait till it's way higher up. Hold on. I'm gonna take off this charm so they don't fucking die from it. Cause I gotta bounce off a thing, double jump and dash over into an area that's higher up. It gets me a fucking soul vessel fragment. So that'll be helpful once I can max that out. Because 3 of those give me an upgraded soul container. Alright. No more poop charm.
I'm gonna get up to get ready, be at the park by 2 o'clock before the race starts. Do a little bit Hollow Knight, I will join you later.
Alright.
Kick plenty of ass.
Yep. Ah, too low. Ah, I had it. My character never wants to platform at the low lips of lead. It pisses me off. Got it. Oh. See, like I said, at first I was like, how am I getting up there? And then I kind of figured it out. The momentum of where I needed that fucker to asshole to be. Drop down and acquire the vessel fragment. One is done. 2 out of 3. Long opportunity. Further along, optionally. Basically just backtrack to Dirtmouth. Alright. Now I just gotta come back here with the stag. The eggshell, I'm just gonna examine that. So this is a stag nest. Your little friend that fast travels you around, he mentions that his memory of the stag nest is faded, and basically he reclaims it the more you open up stag stations and such, and this is it right here. That egg is one of his kind, so he thinks he's the last one left, so there's hope. With that egg, he has hope that there may be someone else. We beat Gorb. We beat Lost Kin. So we have several hundred essence. We've activated the Grim Troop. Dirt Mild entered larger 2 tents appear to acquire the Grim Child Charm and the Troop Master Grim. Alright, so this person turns my breaking charms into permanent ones. Did you call us? You called us? We came. Well, you don't look scared. Why did you call us? It doesn't matter. Don't tell me. We came. I smell something deep below us. I want it. I smell. You're hiding something very edge. Hide something. Shall we put it on quickly? Yeah, they're expensive, though. This is the boss I'm on. Grim, the Nightmare version, though. His first fight isn't that bad. I can actually kind of beat him pretty easily. Fun fight, though. I like what you gotta do for his quest line. You go around with a little pet killing fire things to upgrade the little guy. I'm not a fan that you have to have it equipped during the fight, but there it is. So is you, God. Well met, my friend. I am Grim, master of this troop. The lantern has been lit and your summons heeded. Fine stage you choose. This kingdom followed by warm and root. Perfect earth upon which our ritual shall take place. And you, my friend, your own part is far from over. As the lantern flared, your role was cast. Our compact written in scarlet fire. Eager we are to see you commence. But first, some illumination is required. Across these lands, my kin now spread, harvesting that essence peculiar to my breed, the flame and dream. Seek my kin, claim their flame and return it to me. Together marvel shall be achieved. But don't fret, small one. For this task you won't travel alone. My child shall guide you to the flame and gather in itself that burning essence. Like you, the child plays key role in this task. Only with it by your side will the flame and my kin reveal themselves. Acquire the Grim Master, Grim Child Charm, leave the tent rest. Equip the charm and attack the stag city store. Okay, so I'm gonna be killing a the Grimkin is what they call them. The flame, seek it out. For master, for our kin. When flame burns bright inside one's mind, kin heed the call across the land of time. I don't remember that dialogue. Wait a minute. When flame burns bright inside one's mind, kin heed the call across lands and time. That just sounds like he's controlling you. New land, different from the last. How many more will we see? The roads between are dark and long, but the master's light will guide us. So essentially that worm lady will, if you equip the broken charms, depending on which one's first, she'll take those and eat it, and then you have to pay money to give, and she'll give you the non-broken ones back. So I need quite a bit of money, and it's quite a lot. Because at the end, I had like, I don't know, several hundred, or several thousand. Several $1,000s, and I was able to buy all three right back to back. The one I would probably get right now would be the money one, just because it's not as expensive as the physical attack one, and I get more money. Oh, look there, something strange. Sister suddenly appeared. Fills me with dread. I think it's best to try to ignore it. And there's my little child there. Little one, It's full of life. Once stags come and going, swapping stories. The place they've been the past is in it. For a long time, I've considered myself the only one remaining the last. But being in the nest again, he wasn't even there. There's something in the air. A smell of warmth, a presence, perhaps. Could it be the stags? Because I examined the egg. They made their way out of the wild world. Yeah, so we'll hold out hope. My kin is still alive out there, journeying beyond these lands. For me, I could never abandon the stagways. Not as long as I still need them. I can tell you have important work to do. I'll be your companion as long as my whole body stays. Let us enjoy those stagways of the kingdom together a little longer. Oh, we got hidden station. Nice. Alright, freaking city storerooms. And yeah, I've left a lot of bosses alive due to this walkthrough that I'm reading because I played through the game already, most myself, and got everything without a guide at all, so it took me like 50 hours or so. Oh, this is now. I didn't beat the game, that was it. Because I didn't beat Grim, then last few bosses, and I didn't touch the Pantheon DLC. But I pretty much played through what I wanted and beat the game already without really beating the game. So this will be that with a guide, and I'm pretty much getting all the upgrades and whatnot. To find a red burning torch, collect its flame. Ow. No, I didn't get the shit. Wow, you're lucky I missed. One dead. Alright. There's 9 total, so I gotta get 2 more here, and then I'll go back to him, and then I do it again, go back to him, do a fight, then go back to, and then do it again, and then do it 1 more, and then for a final battle. Next room, unlock the elevator. Yay, elevator! See, there's all these paths I could have gone, but they just have me go direct routes. Besides, I had to go to the Forgotten Crossroads, I think, anyway. Oops. Because, yeah, that's gonna lead me there, and I'm gonna need, yeah, that'll take me right to where I go. Because that open. So that sucks. But I'm gonna go around real quick. I have to go and repair this so I can make more money and save up for the non-breaking ones. Those would really help me now if I can get them early. If I can figure out how much they cost and just fucking farm it out here or... I am going to be going to the Seer soon to collect all of the spoils from my 4,000 essence. Ow. Ow, would you... Come on, dude. My fucking God, would you come on? Thank you. Not coming after me at the right fucking angles. This also allows me to kill monsters that I need for bestiary, but that'll collect over time. Oh. Yeah, I just wish this door would just stay open. I don't get what's the point of you opening it once to get into here, which I get, and then it just seals, because it just feels like a worthless key. Great, I don't have any soul. Little bit of whatever these are, little statues of the king. You can see the crown of his head. It's similar to his, but 4 instead. Like this door and that don't open. That's where it just was. At least from what I can tell. I just don't get why they put it there. If they, I saw online that people said it wasn't. The little thing will attack for me too, but not very often. Not until he's bigger. Nice. Give me a fucking soul fragment. Ow. Oh, it didn't update. Okay, I was just like, it just doesn't show. Drop in the room with link to spikes. Sweet. Oh. Go away. Find the floor and heal him to collect the this. Give me. Yes, I got one of 3 soul fragments. You have like 4 little containers, 3 backups and 1 main. So now I got 1 now. I just need to give I bought one of the mask upgrades. The guy told me didn't say 2, so now I do have 2 out of 2 of them instead. I should have 1 of those mask upgrades, but I have 2 because I bought 1. That's fine though. But we'll get there. Let's climb the wall, jump and double dribble. Oh, okay. Cool. So this is our return to Salabra. Even that's why I bought all of her shit though, because it's been a bit since I was last there. But now I don't have to worry about her stuff for a bit. And I can buy the upgraded notches once I reach the requirements of doing so. Yes, now that I've beaten the kin and all that, the crossroads is a bit more infected. You notice that he had that infection on him. But the moment I started getting down towards the Abyss Palace grounds and fought the lost kin and everything, that's ramped up the game a bit, and for some reason they've blocked off a bit of the Forgotten Crossroads. But it's to make those enemies harder, because otherwise they're shit weak like the beginning area. And it'll go back to that once I progress further and get stronger and upgrade my weapon again. Again, this is I'm only at 1 of my weapon upgrades. The base one where it doesn't require anything, so I mean they'll go back to being weak and not upgrade further. It's just, yeah, for some reason they just wanted to make parts of the game tougher. So I could sort of make grinding here a bit more viable now. Like this thing. He's a lot tougher and a newer iteration of the Vengefly. And a newer iteration of these guys. Some of them blow up. Be aware of that. Go to those and climb the wall. Jump dash to the left. The Blue Lake at Tisa, hello. What a calm place. It's action I want. Vicious and deadly battle. The serenity is a bore. So peaceful, so dull.
我萨满。
This place calls to me somewhere beyond the lake. Yeah, here's the blue lake. This is what this water or liquid drops below the floor and ground and leaks through the City of Tears. And that's why they call it the City of Tears. This is the liquid that's dripping. Mercer, how are you? Well, they're gonna have me face the false knight or false champion. No, I have not. If I had, my stream would not be 43 minutes. I got off when Irving did. Alright, Blue Lake. Yeah, see, I could buy a charm notch. I know the guide hasn't told me to yet, but that's helpful. That is helpful. And now I'll put on the Dung Defender's crest, which now basically makes me shit on everybody. I don't really ask them if we have enough. I would, but I spent a lot. Sadly, I spent a lot of money this week, and by that I mean a couple hundreds. On my bills and me, and... Otherwise I would spot you. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a dick. That's why I hate the feeling of rejecting people. Don't feel bad. They're not making me feel this way. It's who I am. And I will never be happy otherwise. That's just how I am. I feel like a dick now. It's all my fault. And don't fight me on it either. Because it's just let me get it out of my system. That's all I ever was trying to do at work, and people never let it happen. I don't like myself. I always need to better, or people don't like me. That's why I hate it so much. Because that's how people always made me feel. And it's never gonna get better. So that's why I just always give people whatever they ask. So they shut up. And I feel better about myself. Because I'm worthless and I've never done any good. Nope, that's just how I feel. And it's not gonna stop, so you gotta just let it right out of my system. I couldn't help, because I spend so sporadically. It's my fault. I have Tiffany constantly asking me when I'm coming to be with her. Irving constantly asking for Borderlands. I know none of them are trying to intentionally sound like they're using me or needing it or whatever it is, but it's just like... It's like, I don't want to... And I don't say stop, because it feels rude. So I just never tell people that it bothers me. But it really is. Like, I'll get what I can get people when I get it. But I'm never gonna tell people to stop. Just because I don't like it, because then people get pissy at me. It always happens. So this is why I let people fuck with me. Because people get pissy at me for when I stand up for myself. So I'm tired of it. I'm tired of people fucking with me. And it's not you guys in general. Some is, but not all of it. But I apologize. I wish I can help. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna spend that and then more money on top of it and just lose all the money that I'm slowly starting to build over time. I'm tardy enough to where I'm losing some money there, not a lot, but then I missed an entire day because I slept in. And because of my own sleep issues, because of work. Literally, yesterday I was trying to say something and I got yelled at for it when it wasn't even anything. So I'm just like tired of everything. And I can't even talk about it because then people are gonna sue me. Don't ask. But I can't even talk about my problems here because I'm shit talking. So I can't win. I can't do anything. I have to bottle everything up. If only people would just understand that my stress comes from other people, and it's always been that way. It's because people never cared about me or listened to me. And it's coming off everywhere. And it's gonna happen at work. It's gonna happen here. It's because it's who I am. But also that, and I'm a passionate person, so I explain things. I always have to. So whenever I make a mistake, or even just in general, so when people tell me I don't have to explain, yes I do. Just please. It's not even, I'm not even, like, does it bother you that I have to explain? I just don't like it when people say that. It's like, just whatever it is. Just let me have my issues. And accept them. What do we got? Well, I hope your day is well otherwise, Mercer. Sorry, I can't help out. But and no, you didn't make me the way I am just now. That was me. It's because I feel bad. And I will continue to do that. And if you start to think it's your fault, that's just going to make it worse. Because then you're going to have me explaining why it's not. Over and over and over. If I was a better person, I'd be able to provide and make everyone in my life happy, but I can't. Thus, I'm useless. I don't care. God dang it, I didn't even see that small one. I've died to these things because I fucking had no health. Because they would not stop coming. Oh my god. I keep breaking that. I'm not doing too good this playthrough. Why? Thanks. Alright, money. Fucking Vengefly had to do come in and fucking be a dick. Dang. Fuck. Hello, game. Can you stop? Come on, dude. Fucking seriously? I'm trying to like jump up there too, but they kept all fucking floating by there. It's just these things. They're not that hard. Seriously. But I hate them nonetheless. Seriously, you had to die for that? Ugh. Slowly move. First time you're yeah, here we go. Half the Hellenist charms. Well, I'm glad that I got that notch too. I mean, that helps. Is there a break? Do not kill the maggots yet. Yeah, I know. I'm about to face the fucking false knight. And this is where the body of the one inside the armor, the knight armor was. Should be up here. You know you felt nice about the area break. Yeah, I know there's a cracked wall. I just didn't see it. right away yet. I'm just kind of there. It is. There we go. Oh no 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 no! Yeah, I just oops. Because I don't want to kill it. That's just. To be fair, I'm using if you find it different. Yeah. Again, this will give me a lot of dream essence. I already have 500 because I beat the Lost Kin and then I beat Gorb. Collected some minor essence along the way. Got one of the trees. This will be another boss. That's why I have so much already. Because I beat one refight soul within the memory of the Lost Kin. This is my second rebattle. They'll probably have me do the Defender eventually. And then I gotta beat regular Grim and then Nightmare Grim. I'm doing a lot of this though with just one upgraded. Because I have the payload to get another upgrade. But that'll still be my second. To be fair, I'm in the dream. I should wear the strength thing. I don't need that or that. Let's go and do that. Let's go into a bench. If I can. How many charms do I need for the other? 4 more. All right. For now, use Elf like that. Yeah. That extra damage helps. See, the fucking stag thing is blocked there, that shortcut access point. It's really stupid. Help me also collect entries faster. And money. I can go on acid now, so it doesn't really matter if I fall in here. I'm getting more careless with my attacks and wearing that pretty much every time. So it makes sense that it breaks, but I gotta stop getting careless. I shouldn't have died to a fucking room full of those damn mosquitoes. Aspens. That's pretty bad. Bad footing on my part and bad timing and a lot of slipping off onto the spikes. Like, I gotta stop being so careless. Okay. Just because that was blocked, but I have to go around it. That's why I can't get directly there. Oh, whoops. That's because I didn't take the right path. I'm dumb. Hold on. Sorry, guys. This is the normal routing I would take is all over the place. I don't always take directs because I don't memorize routes very well. I memorize direct, but not all this. That's the route I'm used to taking when I was playing. To wherever half the time. Because I'd constantly be breaking my thing on my main, so this is a common route I'd always take back and forth. But also just a normal route I would take to other places. Ow. So I'm used to it. Whatever, it's getting me money. bad. Come on, man. Well, you got a dude who has shield and a dude shoot shit. Like, come on. Kinda rather fight the dude shooting shit first. Off me, dude. Come on, I trust you. Oh, that was meant to be a down slash. Game sometimes, like right there too. This is fucking annoying. Really? Oh shit. See, now I'm getting hit when I shouldn't be. It's 'cause, all because I want to get back to where I want to go. And I can keep the other places. Oh, come on, man. You should have been dead. Bullshit. Take 5 hits. This way's blocked. I don't remember that being blocked. I gotta go. See, he became infested. He wasn't before. But he still, something degraded his... Because originally, the Pale King gave everyone sentience and intelligence. And that guy's now diverted back, but he was fighting me, and now he's infected with this. But that's why they fight me to begin with. 'Cause people like the other NPCs, they have sentience, so they know not to... They're not crazy. 3 legs, how are you? Horny. Okay. Nothing, just relaxing. About to fight a boss. Trying to 112% this.
Like that. That's how I'm loving it. You know what I'm saying?
Just bad back pain. I'm sorry to hear that. I know the feeling. I had some back pain before. Just following a guide for 112%, considering I've just been playing this game for myself on my own time. I just didn't beat the end, so this is my second/third playthrough / the ending is my first time. because I played the game twice before, just never got far. My recent playthrough now, I got near the end, and then this is my third playthrough. So that makes sense. It's a mix of all playthroughs. Other than that, I'm just gonna be doing that and then play Silk Song blind. That's why I'm playing Helen. And I'm gay. Eh. No more dream from them then. Oh, okay. Whoops. I'll let him kill me. Alright, I gotta get used to the fact that he hits me for 2 masks at a time, but also just... He's not hard, but I also don't have my quick nail attack. I'm gonna be very limited. Let's go. Ah, motherfucker. Motherfucker. I'm too close for that. Ow. Here's my shitty a million fucking deaths where I can't do anything, and then I'm gonna... My controller's dying, great. I don't want to fight you. And then we die. I have a longer game. I hope your day is well, otherwise 3. I'm sorry for the back pain. Much love, men. God dang it. Move me in with that. I'm so bad at the fucking slams, man. Same with the fucking Lost Kin's ground dashes. Always catches. It's good practice, though, because the Pantheon's gonna be worse. But I'm a boss rush guy, so that's what I want. Want. Oh, okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. So I gotta avoid his jump towards me is where he slams the thing down the ground, and I gotta fucking avoid that. I gotta learn to all his tells. They all look the damn same. Well, I guess this is how people get better. Fight shit when you're not prepared to. Or when you have little to no upgrades in you. That's alright. 2 massive damage at my health is really rough. Fuck. Fuck! I just gotta dash instead of jump. That's an instinct. Or not. And go under him. That's why I'm trying to be close to him. It's like, the best way for me to avoid that would be to go under him. God, if you could jump consistently and easier in Souls without, like, running a head start. And that being a predominant mechanic in fights would be rough. Ow! Motherfucker. Okay. God damn it. I can hit those rocks back at him, I know. I just gotta get into a groove where I'm not getting pressured like you just did. Give me a moment to get used to him. Again. Just because I beat him once with fully upgrades or whatever doesn't mean I really learn him. I can't. Damn it. Motherfucker! Wasn't expecting you to do that. Oh, hello. I can be right up on you and dodge that? Or not. Okay, hold on. I was right next to him and I dodged a shockwave. That's a strat. But that also doesn't help. That's how a lot of people do it. That's the thing where it doesn't teach me. But that'd be a lot easier for my playstyle. God damn. Gotta be really close. What hit me? Motherfucker. Okay. 3 in a row, you jag off. Alright, we're getting there. We're getting there. Not every boss fight makes me go mad and hollow. Night. Ow! Ow! What am I doing? What am I doing? I kept fight. I kind of just said fuck it. Give me a moment. It'll take me a bit, but I'll definitely do it. Frito-Roll. Or not. Ah! I wish he would do that more often and come back at me. It's when he stands in place and bounces up and down in place and doesn't actually do the shockwave that bothers me. I gotta avoid a lot of his damn rocks, too. That's not really the hard part. It's just me making the right inputs. All he does is jump and attack like that. He really doesn't got much. Yeah, it's when he does that, though. I'm not. Ow. Damn it! Would you stop jumping back away? I'm trying to do so I could be behind you. So I'm picking up on when he really starts to do his shockwave. He tries to get away from me to do it. Oh, you did it twice there. 3 times there. Oh my god. What a dick. Well, when he backs away, I should have known he was going to do that. Come on, man. Yep. Did that backwards. Asshole. Threw me off guard. That should have not have gone backwards. I didn't know we did that. Yeah, I can't go ham. Alright, fine. Too low. Oh, crap. Three in a row, you ass. Hey, I'm bad at easier fights or fights that are remotely not that difficult in terms of attacks and stuff like that. Both him and the Lost Kin and the Vessel and all that, and they don't have a lot of attacks. But his phase, he does more damage than the Lost Kin did 2 masks at a time for some of his attacks. I'm just bad at that stuff. I've always found myself beating the fights that people consider harder or have much more attacks easier. I feel a better dance rhythm. What's everybody doing? Who is doing who? Lycos, how you doing? You came at a good time. We're getting our ass kicked by a refight. A rebattle. The second time fighting the first real boss. Or the third, I think. But he's stronger, and he hits me for 2 points of damage. And at my current health, I can only take 3 of those. Technically 2. Doing good. Currently on a new addiction with Ghost Recon. Nice. That's how this is my addiction, and I've been playing it before I started streaming again. I was playing it for like a week or so. It's just nonstop. So that's why I'm in it again. Some games I didn't beat it, but some games I can do that. Just beat it over. And Dark Souls is the one game I beat like 7, 8 times in a row when I first played it back in 2011, I think it was. Which was my introduction to Dark Souls. So I know the feeling. Like, I didn't do it all straight in like one time, but like Monster Hunter Wild or World, when that first came out, me and my buddy put several hundred hours into it, and I have over 600 hours into Monster Hunter World. Another 200 on Wild, almost 300 there. Me and my friend were playing that nonstop. I thought I had more than that, but we pretty much are at the end of the game at the time before it got all updated. Fucking Dead Rising, I put way more than that. This is only the PS4's re-release. I put several hundred hours onto that alone, and then another bit on the remake. Fucking Bloodborne, though. The heaviest game that I have, I probably with the most hours on the PS5 or PS4 alone, with 800 hours, with multiple playthroughs, beating the game with multiple friends, and beating the game all the required times that I needed for every ending originally, plus how many times I beat the game in general. All the Chalice dungeons. It's like, good God, addictions, man. I love gaming, and that. If I were to be able to show you my whole catalog of PSO's hours, Phantasy Star Online, from Dreamcast to now, that's my whole life. Oh yeah, I forgot about all of the... Why do I have them twice? Oh, PlayStation Plus and whatever. I do have some of the... Did I? I thought I had them physical. And I have like another 200 hours on that. I don't have too much time on these, but I do love those games. I have fucking 400 hours, 500 hours on this. Yeah. I'm literally a couple trophies away from platinuming this fucking game. Fucking asshole. Then there's this. My lucky 777 hours on 10 alone. 10-2 I haven't started yet on stream. But I've played at least another 200 to 300 hours of 10-2 on the Switch. But most of that 777 is from Final Fantasy X alone. See, I have that too. It's just not cataloged on here. I have over thousands of hours on many games. It's just not all cataloged on different programs and applications. Most of it's just when I was younger, before a lot of these came out. Because if you want to catalog my actual hours for 10 from PS2, I have well over thousands. I just never 100%ed the game or completed it. Like, the reason I have so much is because I spent so much time on this, collecting all the Sphere Grid and completing the Sphere Grid and all the game, and that's why I have nearly all the trophies for it. Then 10-2 is going to bump that up even further, because I got to play that game twice to 200% it. But get me playing a good game, and I'll add tons of hours to it. Kingdom Hearts has another 430. That's a little low. What do you got, 3? 100 hours? Wow, did I really beat that entire thing? Nearly I platinumed the base game in 100 hours? That just shows how much content Kingdom Hearts 3 does lack. That is its worst part. I enjoy the game nonetheless. For anyone who hates 3, I enjoy the game nonetheless. It does lack a lot of crap, though. I did, again, platinum the base game. That is the DLC that I need to platinum. It's fucking annoying that is DLC, though. There's another game that I will eventually play, and that's Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta. Because I love Snake Eater. But this ain't it. This is the Master Collection. But I will be playing the remake of that eventually, because I do like Metal Gear Solid. Somewhat, not like... I don't really like stealth, I just like the dumb boss fights and collecting things like a typical game. So I will be playing through most of that franchise. Highest game I played according to is Fallout with almost 1,000 hours. I know Fallout 4 is a couple thousand, 740. Steam says it. Yeah, it's gonna be off, but it's around that area. Yeah, several thousand. Shame the longest most game. Broken Time for offline. Have way more. Yeah, that's how I am with like PSO and like I know on Xbox the original PSO I have over 600 hours on one file alone. That's one file alone. I have hundreds of files or whatever over the years on Xbox. Then Dreamcast, I probably would have had another several hundred at least, but those VMUs delete files so easily. GameCube kept corrupting my PSO files, but that's probably another 100-something there. Plus PC, which is another 4, 5, 300 or 600. Because I've been playing... If you go and look at my YouTube, PSO has like over hundreds of fucking VODs or videos, highlights. So I put probably several thousand hours at least, or 1,000 hours at least of that game alone on PC. I would say this, but I barely played it. I bring it up and I say boobs. I did put a number of hours into this. Never mind. I know I put way more than 32 hours into Rogue Legacy. I haven't beaten it, but I enjoyed that game nonetheless. Yeah, that's more on my Xbox 360. Where were you? Okay, 200 hours to fully platinum the game. That's really not bad for Sekiro. That's because I'm actually decent at Souls games, and that's not really a Souls game. It's more of a rhythm, which is actually easier. Stellar Blade, probably short as well. 200 hours, yeah. Ooh, where are you? I know I've been putting a lot of time in, there it is. 98 hours, and then I did it on the Switch. There's a lot of games I've never played, so keep in mind. Like, what are you at? 15 hours. Which versions have I played of some of these games? I know I played 9 hours? That's not right. $40 hours. $16 hours already. $58 hours. Yeah, I've only beat the game once fully, and then almost a second time on hard mode with the no bench, so I'm at the end of New Game Plus. Elden Ring, I probably have, 200 hours. And then I did, and that's without beating this version. I beat the PC version of Elden Ring only once, though, so that was like another 100 hours there, so that's only like 300 hours on Elden Ring. And that game's big, though, that's why. 300 hours on 2 files, or so, maybe more, maybe 400, 500. That's over. If that's the case, then it's just under half or over half Bloodborne's hours. That just shows that how big Elden Ring is alone. Because I've only beaten the game once. That's my second file here. And then I played again somewhat with Irving twice, sort of. We made a file, and then I stopped and made another. And then my PC is the only one with my main file. I played a bit on this one. I started one with a dual-wield build on this one. So I did about like 3 playthroughs. Just never beat them all. That's where all my hours on that came from, though. But the game is big. That's why. DMC 5. Eh. I barely dented DMC 1 through 4 on stream. I mean, I played them, just not much. I put a lot of hours into this over time. I platinumed it twice. Xbox 360 and here. Same with Demon Souls and Demon Souls Remake. Dark Souls as well. I platinumed or 100%ed multiple times. Close on these. I have way more hours on these on my Xbox. I'll tell you that right now. There's 475 hours on that. I have probably another several 300, 400 hours on Xbox. On Dark Souls 2, both the original and Scholar. So you gotta add up all of that. I have a lot of hours on these games combined. Probably nowhere near in the several hundred thousands or well over several thousands, but it's definitely up there in the thousands. Borderlands with me and Irving, considering I'm the Souls guy, or stuff like that. Irving's like mainline or his favorite franchises, Borderlands or one of them. So he's gonna be doing that and treating me the way I treated with him with Souls. So there's a lot more content out of this than there is Souls, though. So you're gonna see a lot of that. For anyone who's hyped for Borderlands, whenever that happens. October, there's gonna be some Left 4 Dead, Plants for Phasmophobia, and whatever else can happen. Plus with some mix of my own stuff and PSO, like Pokemon will eventually return and Final Fantasy will eventually return. There's a lot of plans that's going to be happening. The 30th is my birthday. We're going to just relax and watch a bunch of videos from 12 plus years ago of my old YouTube days and early stream days, just to reminisce and talk and have fun and introduce people who are new to the channel to my content, and then you guys can check out the YouTube if you desire to join the community. Feel free to do so. If you missed any series, or if you're curious about stuff that I've done and you like certain things you've not watched, feel free to send them. Keep in mind, I do complain and bitch at times. I'm not the most exciting, but I love all of you. Damn it. Oh. Damn, I'm trying to bait him to do the other ground, but he does it when I don't want him to. I gotta go. Alright, like, I'm gonna try that. Just hit him a couple of times and back away. But I gotta stop letting him jump on me when I don't expect him doing so, because he bounces in place. Or backwards. The fucking armored asshole. You and your balls, my friend. Ow. God. Urgh. Ah. Mother ball sacks. Those are hard to really pay attention to with me. I love how I barely made it to one of his downtimes. Ah. See, he does it again. I don't know when that's gonna happen. And then that hits me. And then that hits me, because he bounces over when I'm nowhere near able to jump or go under it. Okay. I was trying to land further and just trying to dash all the way into it. I could just basically probably just zip over here. And you did that. I wasn't expecting. Ow. Oh, okay. That'll be a better way of avoiding it. Just bounce on your head then. I mean, I figured I could do that. I just never did. It's not that hard to dodge this shit. They're just hairless. I don't really know what procs, what he does. Oh, fucking, god damn it. Ate my jump. Yeah, I get the zip over here. God dang. It threw me off. Okay. That threw me off. It's just I wasn't expecting any of what he was doing. So that was a cheese that I learned through watching people. They you hit the armor and it keeps the timer. Because if you wait, he'll get up, or you smack him and he gets up. So you heal or dream nail to get more essence or soul, and then you bounce on his shell armor to reset his timer. That's why he never got up until I hit him enough. I don't know. Can you really count that as cheese? I just say that because people said it. I mean, it is some way, sort of, even if intended, using mechanics to make a fight easier. But even then, it's still you healing and using mechanics like the Dream Nail to recover soul. And people just figured out that is the meta, something I'm not good at. Damn it. Okay. I don't need to hear. Oh, trickster. No! Oh, I almost had you beat. One more round and that would have been the end of y'all. And this is exciting. My heart's pumping because it's a fight that's I'm right on par with versus overpowered. making it an easy fight and harder than it has to be or is, and that's what makes it more exciting. Because Souls sometimes could feel a little bit more overwhelming because it's more of an, well, it's 3D or whatever. It's set in modern gameplay, so you got a whole 3-dimensional map. This is a 2-dimensional map. It just feels more fair. Everything is more balanced, and I got abilities that can get around this. It's all my fault. Souls has that where it's like it's all your. Every action is really depicts what the boss does, but there's times where it just feels overwhelming. Yes, these games get that way, but that's how they get their difficulty out of these games because they don't really have that. So they need to balance it with like spikes and crap. Because it's a side-scroller platforming game. But that's what makes them harder. But adding bosses to it that are actually got tells like a Souls fight is fun. That's why I love Monster Hunter. A lot. Even though I'm kind of more of a tank in the, but I still try to avoid. And to be fair, Monster Hunter is easier to heal and surprisingly than this. I'll take a animation over this constant aggression to heal at times. That's why I have to heal the way I am. Plus the shit charm I have would have killed off these little guys anyway. But that helps with the minor damage. But yeah, the floor is starting to break, which means he was about done. Once the floor breaks and he falls, it's over for him. Ah, damn it. Oh, boss. Oh. Okay, you know I'm winning when here's the thing with certain bosses, the way they go for me. If I beat them first try or within a few deaths, I really don't learn them. Or I either get really lucky, because there's times where I get really lucky and pull off a win at 1 hit left. But they're either just, I'm better at certain fights that are usually harder in terms of like the community, or just whatever. Because I beat, like, for instance, Orphan of Kos first try. And then there's other fights in Bloodborne that I've struggled against that are easier. And now I can't really pull that off because I don't know his moves very well. That was luck that I did that. And just me also being decent because I played Souls, so I was able to dodge whatever I was. But he's sporadic as fuck. For anyone who knows Orphan of Kos, second phase. The Lost Kin, when I fought his refight, he was kicking my ass for a good, I don't know, however long, and it was just repeated deaths over and over. And then eventually you slowly saw me lasting longer and getting better. I already was struggling to get to the first stun phase where the creature comes out. Now I'm getting to that consistently the past 2 attempts, and I almost beat it, where you saw the ground break after the second time. Third time would have broken the floor completely, and he would have landed down below, which would have been him knocked out permanently, and he would have sat in the armor and not moved at all, and